Hello, divine creators. Welcome to Demella Universe. We are Velastri. Thank you so much for joining us. This is a collective reading, and this is for Libra season. Beautiful beings, we are well into Libra season, and we are now ready to bring through the light codes and the energies for Libra season. It has been quite an energy-packed time for us. So our readings are a little bit delayed, but always divine timing, of course. So we look forward to seeing what's coming through, what has been coming through, what has been shifting. A lot of energies at play during this Libra season. Pluto coming in strong, and Pluto is the Scorpio frequency of rebirth. Pluto ruling Scorpio. So a lot of transformation, rebirth, becoming. A lot of spring energy here in the southern hemisphere and autumn in the northern hemisphere. So renewal of energies, a releasing of energies, a rebirthing and ending for new cycles to begin. Beautiful shifts. The Aries full moon we recently had on the 29th of September. Very powerful full moon Aries energy, bringing through that divine empowerment of the masculine frequency, the physical realm. And then, of course, Libra, you are the scales, right? Remaining on your side of the scale, no longer interfering with the physical, allowing the physical to take the shape of you, okay? No longer interfering, no longer controlling, no longer analysis paralysis and micromanaging, finally allowing divine free creation in your realm of authentic being. So very powerful energies. And so much more coming through and shifting into October, which brings in powerful energies. That Libra full moon, new moon rather, the Libra new moon in about 2 weeks comes through with a solar eclipse. So very, very powerful energies coming through. So let us see what is happening this Libra season. And of course, we will put up the eclipse readings soon. But for now, because we have a solar eclipse and then we have a lunar eclipse later on, so in October. So we'll bring through those energies for the eclipse season, but for now, let us see what's coming through. And of course, beautiful Libras, happy solar return. Thank you for coming through at this time to assist humanity awaken, humanity to anchor in these new light codes of evolution. Thank you for allowing yourself the discovery of the divine source you are in this physical environment, this physical experience. We see you, we honor you, we celebrate you, Libra. Your journey has been quite intense. We have been feeling your energies for the past few years as we have been doing the readings, and you have been in a lot of work you have been assigned with, because the mirror frequency, right, was really working strongly with you. In order for the physical to really take the shape of you, you had to be still within your scale. You had to stop thinking, stop micromanaging, stop interfering, stop understanding, just being really tuned into source, and allow everything else just to either be released and replaced. Quite a centered stillness within your frequency to really crystallize source within you. A powerful weaving for the collective. So we really do thank you for the work you've been doing, Libra. And we do feel a beautiful positive shift finally coming through for you, where you have been still and almost rigid for such a long time, crystallizing, finally fluidity and movement coming for you, thus of course for the entire collective. So thank you so much, Libra, for being, and for everyone else, thank you so much for your energies, also co-created with the Libra energies. So we're excited to see how everything turns out at this time. So Libra season, powerful transformation, divine changes, the physical taking the shape of you like never before. Let's see what's coming through. Rose gold, cosmic pool, bathe in cosmic love, soak up wisdom, yes. And this really has been the theme of Libra thus far. 22, going into that high priestess energy we feel, the unknown from within without balancing energies. Again, the Libra energies of scales, balance and harmony as within, without. And this Libra season has been very much an energy of if you look at this card, right, you can imagine this is you with your spiritual team and your spiritual frequencies. And you're sitting in this circle and you are ready now to take on this earth mission. And you are discussing and navigating the energies required for you to come onto earth. You're discussing and navigating what you need to bring, all the light codes, all the teachings and the healings, right? And Source is saying it's a divine plan and a reinstatement, an upgrading, a new mission, a new contract, a new stage, a new step in this plan. So the plan maybe had step 1 and step 2 and step 3 and so on. Step 1 was come onto earth completely unawakened, not knowing what's happening, and follow your soul frequency within to evolve and awaken into your truth so that you remember who you are. Step 2 is now to release everything that you had in the unawakened. So you're going to go into the cocoon, releasing everything so that you can start at ground zero, where you now finally crystallize into source and allow the physical to honor you. You're no longer being imprisoned by the parameters of the physical. You're releasing everything in the cocoon. You're releasing the idea of the source you are, releasing the idea of the physical, releasing the idea of spirit, so you can just be pure source energy, and then allow the spirit and the physical to take the shape of this pure source energy. Now we're at step 3, which is now you are to receive physical manifestations which honor you, which is you finally embodying the magician you are, you finally embodying the alchemist you are, you finally embodying the truth you are. So you're no longer directing, no longer micromanaging, no longer trying to control the situation. You are remaining in your truth, that Libra scale energy in the center of you, and you are now allowing the physical to be a teaching tool. You're no longer deciding what the physical is. You're allowing the physical to take whatever shape it feels will best represent, best reflect, best honor the frequencies of soul you are. And you are now allowing yourself to be guided there. So you have the spiritual team who are not so hands-on. In the cocoon phase, they were very hands-on, right? In the cocoon phase, you got go here, go there, stop that, do here, do there, release that, bring that in. It was very specific. Now, in this new step, they're a little bit lighter. They are guiding you, but not so stringent, because they're saying we are part of the spirit realm. We already know how we feel and how we navigate in the spirit realm. We are the co-collective of you, and we have mastered these frequencies here in the spirit realm. You are to master them in the physical realm. So we're just going to guide you through the feeling of well-being, through the feeling of love, through the feeling of mastery that we know. But however you navigate it in the physical, that's up to you. We ask you not to judge anything in the physical anymore. In the illusion, you were judged, you were taught this is right, this is wrong, and you were taught to judge different specific things as bad, as this, as low vibing and that. And we ask you to release all that defined good and bad, etc., and simply be source, because where you're being guided now, you might be going into an area which maybe in the past you were asked to avoid, or you were conditioned to avoid, but now you're asked to venture there and bow. It's beautiful and it's wonderful. For example, for us, we have been saying this. Source brought us a powerful understanding that we, as Velastri, are asked now, as we've been assisting here on Mellow Universe YouTube and TikTok, we have been integrating energies from the unknown, from spirit, into the known, for all of you to come to a better understanding of you, in order for you to have an understanding of your source, so you can navigate your life and physical experience in a way which honors you, thus more abundance, more love, more clarity, everything and more. You now exist fully. You don't deny any aspect of yourself. We work quite strongly with the mirror frequency. So this is now finally the physical mirroring you in your truth. That is what we have really been doing. And of course, it's not limited to that. We've been doing a lot more, but that is the gist of it. So we have been asked now to assist in healing the physical, because the physical is now limitless, is now able to move a bit more. So we've been asked to go onto OnlyFans, because we need to now do integrations and meditations in the nude. It is important that we don't have any clothing on, because clothing is bought or is originated from shame, the shame of body, the shame of vessel, the shame of sexuality, of intimacy, from people deciding that as the physical body, they've defined it as a sexual vessel, as, if you walk around naked, then, oh, now we can see this, oh, now you are tempting people, or now it's inappropriate, or now it's sexualized. And so saying the vessel is simply a vessel. The beholder, the one who's observing it, you're the one sexualizing it because of your programming. You're the one sexualizing it because of society. You're the one sexualizing it or being shameful of your vessel because of society. Otherwise, it's simply a vessel. And so we have these clothing to give us a barrier, to give us a way of being, a style, a trend, a this, all of it being armor, all of it being a deflection from the truth of you. No matter how your body looks like, it is simply a vessel. And should you walk naked in front of anyone, it shouldn't render any opinion. Nobody should have an opinion of how it looks like. Oh, it turns me on. Oh, it turns me off. Oh, it's this. It should simply be like looking at a tree, which is always naked, looking at animals, always naked, looking at nature, always naked. You don't see birds with dresses on and trees with cloaks on because, oh, don't look at my bark, I'm naked. It might turn you on. We humans have sexualized the vessel, have shamed it, have brought on these ideas and these understandings upon not only the human vessel, but all the physical. So we've been asked to assist to release this by doing a meditation where we need to be naked in order for the frequencies coming in pure energy, pure frequency, pure crystallized frequency, without any shame. So in order for us to bring it through, we need to be in that space where we release all the shame of our appearance or how others might perceive or judge our physical vessel. Whether you co-create with us by being nude yourself or not, that doesn't really matter. That's not a concern. You can observe it at your own ease. But for us, in order for us to do this, we were asked to go into OnlyFans, right? Which, yes, has been known to have a lot of sex work, but also has other areas which we were quite interested when we went on there. We didn't expect to see people doing fitness and yoga and cooking and this, very lifestyle-y. It's just basically a platform where you can create contact on your creativity, and you can also receive funding, or some people do it for free. It was very interesting to actually explore the profile and see it's much more than what people actually think. Regardless, we were asked to go there, where in a society that may be seen as a taboo place, you can't have spirituality on a site like that, etc., etc., etc. And it's also saying, why on earth are you humans limiting what we spirit can do according to your own beliefs and fears and your own decisions and your own morality, which has nothing to do, guess what, with us? So these are the spaces where you might be. Oh, by the way, we have uploaded and we are ready. So should you be interested, there's a link in the description to the OnlyFans channel. There's a subscription, a monthly subscription, which Source has asked us to put on, which is not too much, we don't think, because we're going to be doing about 8 soul sessions a month, roughly. Very powerful meditations, a lot of information coming through. So we would love if you would join us there, if it aligns with you, if it really resonates with you. Primarily, it's to assist you to allow yourself to truly anchor in source energy first and foremost. So your focal point is source within you, and then you allow the physical to take the shape of it. So even in sexuality, you're not deciding, oh, I need that kind of person to turn me on. Rather, source, you turn me on, and you feel the frequencies of source within you, the frequencies of your higher self within you, your energy codes, and then allow that to call in the person, the people, the experiences that will excite you, turn you on, if it's romantically or sexually, or if it's in your family, career, however it is, because this is about the physical creation, not only specifically sexuality or sexual expression or intimacy, because some beings don't want a sexual partner. So this is not primarily for that. It's so that you can release deciding that the physical moves you in this way, but rather you are source and the physical is moved by you in all ways. Okay, so you might be asked to go into these areas because you're healers first and foremost, beautiful beings. So you're asked to go into these areas or into these places which maybe you might have judged before. Some of you maybe have very, what the world sees as very normal careers, and now you're asked, oh, but can you please stop being a CEO of a company and instead go and do herbology and go and do your herbs and ointments and salves, and you're thinking, oh goodness, my family's going to judge me. I'm leaving this business to go and into the forest and to have a cabin and to open and do potions and magic. That's what I want to do. Yay. But people are going to judge me. So saying, forget what people think. Go into the forest. Oh, build your cabin, open your beautiful apothecary of beautiful herbs and ointments, and weave your magic, and people come to you for healings and they heal immediately, instantly, because you're healing the vibration of healthcare to more natural energies, to more grounding frequencies. So it is you really being open to the ways in which your soul will guide you, because your spiritual team, your soul essence, your source energy is saying, look, we know we have traveled every single possible way in which you could be on earth, and we have discovered the path which brings you the greatest joy, the greatest abundance. Most importantly, a path which allows you to shine the most. It's a path which allows your most authentic existence. We have navigated and we have seen the path which allows you to shine at your brightest, at 100%, claiming your truth at all times. Thus, of course, maximal abundance, maximal happiness, maximal wealth, maximal prosperity, maximal everything. Because when you exist fully present, then you allow everything to be full and present. And we're saying that path might not be what you thought, and that path might be judged by others, but don't take that into any consideration. When you walk that path, everything in that path is raised to source, because you have shifted your frequency to source. You're no longer creating in a frequency of illusion. You're creating in the frequency of your truth, of your authenticity. So everything now is shifted to where you are. When we're on OnlyFans, we're not creating with the frequency of OnlyFans that exists there. We remain harnessing our frequency, and so the platform now meets us where we are, and those who engage with us there will be where we are, ready for the information that we are serving. It is OnlyFans is limitless. It just like you are. It can be awakened and unawakened. It can be infinite. It has an infinite ways of manifesting. And we are just anchoring in. There's a frequency of high frequency energy ways it could manifest. And that is what we are tapping into and healing there. For Source has guided us to be there. And it was we were quite nervous the first time we did the recording, because it's a very vulnerable space. It's not like we are nude and having a role, like acting, Acting, you have a role, so you can almost dissociate from the nudity. This is us being fully present, open to source in all of our crazy weirdness and naked. But we just said, you know what, Source, this is us. This is you asking us to dive into the unknown, and hey, we've been with you for so long. You've brought us such magic. Why on earth would we doubt wherever this path is going to take us? Let's go. After this earth mission, we go back and we dance with the unicorns in the other frequencies. So might as well do everything we possibly can here on earth that allows us our freedom, right? So Source is saying, as you allow yourself to navigate to all these spaces which are different and unique and unusual and unexplored, some will be very much in your, and we won't say in your comfort zone, but rather they'll be expected, like, okay, no, I thought I'd do that, or, oh, finally, now I know how to do what I've wanted. And others will be completely unexplored and completely new for you. In any case, no matter where it is filled with cosmic love. So whatever platform it is, because you are existing, whatever path, whatever platform, whatever way, whichever way you are guided to and however you express it, because it is the path of your highest existence, where you're in your truth, that is where you are at your greatest love. So you are always bathing within cosmic love. You're always bathing within your highest frequency of love. No matter what situation is, love lives there. No matter what situation is, because you're at source, every other component has to meet you at source. Thus, you awaken source in each and every single experience. Thus, wisdom. You can now learn from that space. And we learned a great deal when we recorded the first few recordings. We're like, wow. Interesting. We could see how we judged ourselves. We could see where we shamed ourselves. We could see where we felt awkward. You wouldn't be able to see it because we're channeling, but in our mind, all these micro energies, we're like, wow, fascinating how what we really think of ourselves when we are naked and nude in front of people. Fascinating. We don't want to think of ourselves that way. We want to love ourselves each and every single moment, no matter where we are, no matter how we be. So it is a powerful healing for us to release the shame of that which we are. So understand that whatever situation it is, the physical now teaches you how to truly love yourself even deeper and more. Because why? You are at your scale. You're no longer interfering. You're allowing the physical to reflect you for you to be even more love than ever before. Okay, let's pull some tarot. And as you see, you don't have to fear. No matter where you're going, everyone is with you. You're not alone. You are so protected. You are so very protected. When we were thinking, oh, but Source, the Mother Universe is very, spiritual thing. How can we be on divine? Source was like, you're protected. You're divinely protected. You're not gonna, nothing is gonna happen. You're not gonna be shamed. You're not gonna, everything is gonna be perfect. It's gonna heal so many people. It's gonna help so many people overcome body, to really come step into body positivity, to overcome sexual identity, the exploration of sexuality, the exploration of physical realms. It's really gonna empower so many people. Trust. So many people are gonna love what you do. Don't give in to fear. Don't let fear take over. Okay. You are so protected, divine beings. Wherever you are guided, just step into the unknown. Take that leap of faith. We look forward to all the beautiful things you're all asked to create. Because, Source has been... We have a fascinating list of things to do. So we trust that you will also have a fascinating list of beautiful experiences to explore and navigate in your physical. Okay, let us see. And Libra is look at this change, the transformation to it. Okay, and we love the depiction of in the cards. Wherever your thoughts, insecurities, limitations, fears were imprisoning you, your source is burning, melting the blades, melting the bars of illusion, melting the prison, and your source is shining through. You see, you're no longer letting the physical limit that which you are, and you're no longer defining it. We're no longer defining where we be as, oh, it's going to do this, going to do that. No, our source is shining through. Everything around us is meeting us at our frequency. The frequency of source within you is the dominant frequency, and it melts everything to love. So Libra season is this powerful energy of transformation, as we've been feeling with the Scorpio energy coming through. Transformation. Why? To the 6, harmony and balance. Where the source of you is, everything is meeting you there now, without any shame, without any fear, any illusion of programming, fully, completely open and healed and powerful. All of this orange, your sacral chakra, which is again the key frequency we're working with at this time. Be within your highest self and create from there. No matter where you walk within your highest self, everything you are touching, everything you co-create, everything you are weaving in that space heals everything to that highest frequency of love. Powerful change happening in your life. Don't deny the shifts. Don't deny the changes. Don't fear them. This is you really stepping into your own and releasing all of the conditioned fear and the conditioned shame and the conditioned ways in which humans have decided you have to be, which literally is irrelevant to the true source you are. Endeavor, look at that. Again, 5. And look at that orange again, your sacral chakra saying, and the red, your sacral chakra saying, we want to be in our higher self in this space. We're going to push through. Don't let anyone hold you back. Don't let anybody try to convince you cannot do this or it's a bad idea or whatever. If it's source leading you and you feel it's truth, go for it. Don't hold yourself back, okay? It is like, imagine you're a caterpillar and you have told the other caterpillars, look, I've been guided, I need to go into cocoon because I'm going to be a butterfly. I'm like, no, don't do that, it's so scary. What if you never come out of the cocoon? Dodgy people go into the cocoon. Who wants to be alone forever? It's not healthy. Who wants to be on their own forever? Who wants to disconnect? How can you leave us here? And then you're also thinking, no, but I can't go because it's... Don't. Go into the cocoon. Become the butterfly you are. Guess what? There's so many other butterflies who have also taken on that leap of faith. You will never be alone. So don't let yourself or others pull you back or hold you back. Allow your guidance to be there. You have so much support. You have so much support within your higher frequencies. Remain there and allow that to be what you feel as you shift through your beautiful energies. Don't let anyone hold you back. And Libra energy is also bringing in this powerful energy of you claiming your power. You really, even if you might feel resistance, there's a lot of support and energies assisting you to break through it. Even if you might be holding yourself back, there's a lot of assistance and energies assisting you to overcome your self-saboteur. The Three of Wands, your ship's coming in. Yes, your ship's coming in. Look at how the energies are yellow, orange, and red. You really, and even in this card, your foundational energies, right? It's all about your first, second, and third chakra systems, your foundational energies, that which you are creating with here on earth. Your physical manifestation, your physical form becoming the source you are, as we have been feeling, as we received during the channeling in the opening message. So this is you finally receiving your enterprise, your legacy, the truth of you, that which you were truly meant to achieve, truly meant to receive, truly meant to do, truly meant to align with in this physical realm. And to be honest, whenever people mention sex work or pornography or any of those energies, it never really, we never judged it. We never felt off-put. We hardly judge anything, to be honest. As Velastri, we find it difficult to judge anything because we understand that everything is exploration of source. And everything is in the awakened energy and the unawakened energy, the understanding of source being present and the awareness that you do not understand source. So it's really where you are in your soul energy, and we are eternal. So for us to really be hung up about good and bad and people are doing, when it's literally, in the greater scheme of things, nothing but a blimp on the register of time and space. It won't even register as a major event. Not that it isn't a major event. We're not making anything small. We're just saying when you step into source and you remain there, you stop criticizing creation and you start understanding that it is an exploration of love. And where love is absent, it will be painful in order for you to heal that pain, to love, to healing, and then love will be. And where love is present, then it's happiness and celebration, and it gives you understanding of the divine power you are. So we never really judged that space, and we could see how people were judging sex work or that space or pornography, and we never really understood it. We could see how it can be low vibing, and we could see how it could move someone away from their own truth, and we could see how it could be used. I mean, everything can be used for ill intent. Everything can. Even someone can use the tarot to strike fear into other people, to tear people down, ooh, I can see your future, ooh, someone's gonna die, ooh. People, anything can be used for malice. So we understand that everything, just like we humans and source, everything is source and is infinite. So you can literally allow it to be anything, and we're simply encouraging everyone to allow everything in their life to be their highest authentic truth, because then it will be love. Then it will never harm you or anyone else. In fact, it will teach and liberate and assist you to be so much more love than you've ever imagined. So we never judged it, but we always found it curious, that we found it intriguing. Like, that's a space we find intriguing, where we feel we want to tap into, but we had no idea how. And we've always felt this throughout our entire life. And then now it comes in very clearly, oh, so that is why we could never shake that energy off. It's because it was meant to be. We're simply now receiving it as true, as it's truly meant to be, through source, not in the illusion. If we had co-created in that energy, in the illusion, it would have not been a healing. It would have been another escape from who we are, another reckless way of using that frequency. But now that we're awakened, that frequency is healed. So your ship's coming in, meaning finally now the frequencies which you were to co-create in when you came to earth, that your soul wanted to explore and heal, finally now can come to you clearly now in a shape which honors you. So now it is abundant, now it is healing, now it's not a struggle, it's not a challenge. Now it nourishes you, now it brings you the abundance of you, because you are not absent in that energy. Source is saying, as long as you are present, fully present as source, as you, in any experience, in any environment, you heal it to source, it becomes love, it becomes infinitely abundant, it becomes everything and more. And that's all that source was asking us to do during this huge healing here on earth. Be in your truth wherever you are, and whatever it is will be brilliant. You don't have to judge how it physically manifests. None of the great prophets and teachers ever cared about the physical manifestation. They were all about inside. Where are you there? Are you at source and creating, or are you not? Be at source and create, then whatever you do will be source, and that is love. And you're now receiving everything in that beautiful cosmic love, in that fullness, that wholeness of you. And it's stable now, because now it's being built from you being present source. When you are building from the absolute crystallization presence of source energy, it is a formidable foundation which cannot be destroyed and taken from you, because it's born of the very bedrock of creation. You see, keep going. Don't doubt yourself. Seven of Swords. Don't doubt yourself. Don't get in your head. Don't let people bully you, or don't let the fear of what people think get to you. Don't let the fear of what people think get to you. Don't condition yourself after you've done so much work to release yourself, especially when, look at the success. Look what happens. It mirrors the 5. Transformation. That beautiful 5 is also transformation, change, right? Transformation, change, metamorphosis. You are now shifting through, pushing through, as you're receiving this guidance from source, how to be, and guess what it does? It becomes successful, and it's the cups. So not only are you successful, not only are you wealthy, not only are you doing a good job, you are happy. You are elated. Your cup is full. You are having fun. You are enjoying the process. You're not diminishing yourself. You are filled with love as you create in the truth of the love you are. This is powerful energy, beautiful being. So understand, not everybody is going to be receiving this. Not everybody has done the work to the level that you have. Okay. So you really might have people who are judging you or not, who are judging you. Know that that is normal, because you are this bright, bright light in a sea of people who are running away from their own light. So the fact that you are owning your light and claiming your light, and in that light and owning and claiming it, you are doing all these things which they are afraid of doing. Of course, they're going to judge you as a projection of their own insecurity and fear. Don't take it on. Those who are wise will understand that, and they'll do the work to release their fear and judgment. Those who are not in their wisdom, well, they'll continue judging you because they judge themselves, and they're not meant to awaken this lifetime, and that's perfectly fine, because we are source, we're infinite. Not everybody's meant to do everything right now. Everybody has their own timing. So you remain on your side of your court, you remain in your lane, you just be free, allow everyone to witness and observe you and experience you as they wish to, because it's really it's their perception. You can do nothing about their perception. But when you're in love, it heals to love, because whatever they then experience, it is born of the love you are emanating. So however they are feeling, whatever they're feeling, whatever emotions, whatever judgments and thoughts stir up in them, the basis is love, and it'll heal to love, because you're not afraid of the love you are. You are not afraid of the love you are. They are. And they don't believe in the love they are. You do. So don't let others fool you or trick you by their fear. Okay, it's not worth it, and it's utterly boring. We're so tired of fear, aren't we? Oh, so exhausted. Fear is so boring. It limits you completely. Is the last one Source? Yes. And look, Source is saying let's do this as the last, because this is you. You are beautiful in every way. You are love. You are the highest declaration of love, and this is you owning the love you are. This is your understanding, I am love, and where I am love, wings, we set everything free within love. It's a transformation to what? Change to love, a healing to love, a shift. The Six of Swords is about a shift, a transition to love, to the freedom of love. You now receiving the love you are, because you are allowing yourself the truth of your frequency. Your guide's saying, when you go down that road, in that road you shine the brightest. In that road you are source completely. On that path you are your truth. Thus you receive all of your truth. Your cup overpours. And as your cup overpours and overflows on that path, everyone around you is receiving from a cup overflowing. So you're always wealthy, and everybody around you is always wealthy, because they're all receiving. You don't need them to be lesser than for you to be wealthy. They don't need to be poor in order for you to be rich. They don't need to be sick in order for you to be healthy. They don't need to be lesser than in order for you to be on top. On this path, you want everyone to be wealthy in their own frequency of wealth. You want everyone to be happy in their own frequency of happy. In this path, everyone is famous. Everybody's happy. Everybody's wealthy. Everybody's prosperous. Everybody's a master of their own creation. Everybody has a purpose. Everybody is unique. Everybody's doing their own thing. Everybody's rich. Everybody's supported. Everybody is everything. Prosperous. You don't need to diminish anyone in order for you to have a place. In this path, everyone on this path, you are all just 10 of Cups successful. And that's the healing that you are bringing and embodying as you now trust these powerful energies from the unknown. Libra states, remain on your side of the scale. Source is now busy putting in things. Source was taking things out. Oh, Source removed a lot of things and you were very nervous, but you remained, and you're like, okay, clearly what I thought was meant to be is not it. So Source, what is it? Show me. And now Source is bringing in things. And you're like, ooh, wow, Source, really? Ooh, wow, okay, Source, that's interesting. I didn't expect you to go that hard, Source. That's hectic. Okay, cool. Well, if that's where you think I must go, that's where I will be. And you're just simply trusting. And as you do that, oh, the love, oh, the beauty. Look at the success, beauty, enterprise, divine change and healing. And Source is saying, don't let anything or anyone or yourself hold you back because of fear or because of how people have labeled it, or don't let any of the human ways of defining things stop you from being the powerful, infinite source creator you are. Stop giving humans power and human conditioning and human ego power over the divine love force energy you are. Because when you are at that space, your love heals everything. You are not harming yourself. You're not harming anyone. In fact, you are healing yourself. You are healing everyone. And you are awakening everyone to the divine love that they truly are. Blessed be.